Kasey Kahne has his first ever win at Daytona of any kind, and we're off to a whale of a start to the season after two 150-mile races produced finishes that equaled less than 1 foot and also less than a fraction of a second. Welcome, everyone, to NASCAR Victory Lane on Speed, fueled by Sunoco. I'm John Roberts. We have Kenny Wallace, Kyle Petty, and the winner of Duel number 2, Kasey Kahne. Kasey, way to go. What a slight margin of victory. When did you know you actually had the win?
I thought I won. I mean, I wasn't real sure. I was trying to look over my over the seat and see where Tony was, and I knew it was really close, and they were. I wasn't sure if I won. It's close. I just started yelling, thought it was close enough to feel good about it.
Well, the fact of the matter is that you won, and today we had two of the closest finishes we've seen in a long time. Add the two of them together, and they hardly equal the length of the splitter.
Yeah, it was the first race I watched in the bus, and great finish there with Jimmy coming from the back, and then we were able to get a good push here from Kurt in the middle of 1 and 2, get by Tony, and then just try to keep the two behind me. It seemed like the bottom was it was hard to pass the car on the bottom throughout the race. I just tried to stay down there and hope that our Budweiser Ford could hold them off.
You were on PRN with us last night, and I talked to you a little bit about them. This is a Ford. You left last year with a Dodge. How much different is the feel of this car and this engine compared to where you were at?
The car feels really similar. We're working with Kenny and this whole Budweiser team, same team. So the setups, the shocks, the bump stops, all that feels really similar to me. The engine definitely drafts different. It pulls up a little bit harder. You can stay there. You can make a mistake. I made plenty today, and you don't drop nearly as far. And you can get your speed back up and build it back up quicker. So to me, I really like what I have right now, and we have some tweaks that we need to make tomorrow and Saturday for the 500 in order to have a shot there. But I think we know what we need to do. We just need to make it happen.
Kasey, I think this win, it has a significance to it. I mean, first of all, you're in the Olympic paint scheme. Your car's white, and it's your first time in a Ford. I mean, it's going to be a pretty special win.
Yeah, I mean, the Olympics, I think the ceremony starts tomorrow. So for Budweiser to do this for all the Olympians, it's really neat for me to be able to drive that car, to win for Ford in the Cup Series. We won a nationwide race, but now to win for Ford and Cup and to win at Daytona. This is a track that you grow up watching as a kid. I watched all the 150s, all the Bud shootouts, the 500s, and to win here feels really good. And I've never won this early in the year, Kenny. So it's nice to win in February.
Okay, well, here's what I want to know. You're walking over from Victory Lane to the stay here,
yeah,
and you're on a cell phone. Who are you talking to on a cell phone?
I'm talking to your dad.
He's been here obviously once or twice, so what did he have to say?
He said there was a couple things you did that I wasn't real sure of, and there was some things you did that I liked a lot. And and I think you meant winning is what he liked a lot. And I know what I did. I made some mistakes, but I was able to get back up there, and we made some adjustments on the car early on too that were able to get us back up there. So it was a good day for Richard Petty Motorsports.
Well, it's glad to know at least he tells you the things you do wrong too, because he tells me all the time the things I do wrong.
He started with that, and then went to the good.
Then went to the good. Well, at least he ends on a high note. That's good. Congratulations to you and Richard Petty Motorsports.
All right.
Kasey, something that really stood out to me since the Bud shootout was they asked all the great drivers. They said, "Who looks strong out there?" Every single driver said, "You look strong." In the Bud shootout, did you think your Daytona 500 car was going to be this strong? Because this is a different car than you had in the Bud shootout.
It's a different car, and one of the things we fought yesterday in practice was just trying to keep the speed up. It seemed like if I got on the inside or in the wrong spot on a straightaway, they could slow me down a little bit more than the shootout car. So we worked on that. We feel like we still need to go a little bit further and trying to find a little more there. But
did you find that in handling or in the motor?
Both. This is the new Ford, so they're still tweaking on the fuel, tweaking on some of the timing, and some of the little things that they're not positive where it needs to be. So we're making gains. We were making them throughout all day yesterday, and then the car's a big part of it too. That's the handle right, and that first pit stop, Kenny made a couple changes. I was really loose in, a little bit tied off, and at the end I was pretty decent everywhere.
Well, Kasey, your season's off to a much more than decent start, and congratulations. You now can say you have a Daytona victory.
All right, thank you.
All right, that's Kasey Kahne. Better keep an eye on him as we go into throughout Speed Weeks, because his car is strong, and he's ready to make a run at a 500. Now, each week on NASCAR Victory Lane Fuel.